Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. I'm your host, Brad, and this is my co-host, the Polly Shore, to my Sean Aston, Uncle BJ.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's great to be here tonight. Thank you, Brad. Good old Brad, the Vincent to my Jules, the Peter to my Quagmire. What's crack-a-lackin', my brother?
Oh, not a whole heck of a lot. Just out there on the hunt every day, looking for things, finding things, and wishing I didn't find things because my wallet is hurting lately. Man, whew,
Ouch.
it's a good problem to have, but you know, some days are heavier than others, but all good.
Very,
But we're
very
going to go ahead and jump into this. We're going to try a little quicker, fast paced format this go around. See how it goes from here. So, if you're just checking us out here on the podcast inside and haven't checked out our YouTube yet, please do that. We're gaining steam. We're over 60 subscribers right now on the YouTube channel, which, considering we just kind of got our feet wet on that, something to be proud of for us. So, yay us.
Thank you for everybody that is actually watching us, listening to us, thinking about us, loving us.
Yeah, and
We appreciate you.
commenting and stuff too. That's cool too. We dig that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, please comment.
The end goal for all this is just to shoot the proverbial shiitake and have a good time with everybody. So the more people that jump
Yeah.
in and talk and all that good stuff, the better. But all right, let's jump in. We start off with a quick little sad note. Burt Young, who's most famous for playing Paulie in the Rocky franchises, um, the drunken, I think it's the brother to Stallone's wife in the movie. Also played many, many, many roles. Another notable one is he plays the Terminator in The Sopranos as Bobby Senior. Who was known in the Sopranos as a guy who just whacked a lot of people. So pretty cool role in there. I think he's in there for two
So
or
to
three
speak.
episodes. Yeah. Um,
I think he was in Back to
so he
School,
died.
too.
Yep. And he passed away at the age of 83 and was also a U.S. Marine veteran. So R.I.P. Burt Young.
Hoorah.
Now we'll hit some entertainment news. We got trailers, and much more trailers as the post SAG strike has ended. Well, I guess the SAG strike's still going. It's the Writers Guild that's still going, or that has wrapped up. But with that, we're starting to get a little bit of stuff coming out of like New York City Comic Con and things like that,
Still a little bit
including
saggy.
Sly. Yeah, they're wanting more money and hey, whatever they got to do. But let's get some movies going here. Um, we did get
Story of
a
my
new
life.
trailer for Sly, the Netflix documentary about Sylvester Stallone. So looks pretty cool there. Definitely something I'll check out. We also got first in-depth trailer for Iron Claw, the Von Erich story, which is if you don't know, it's about a wrestling family who, spoiler alert, has some pretty bad tragedy in that family. So that seeing that played out on screen is going to be pretty interesting. We got another trailer for Napoleon, season 2 of Invincible, which if you haven't seen that, it's kind of a crazy anime superhero, anti-superhero TV show. So interesting there. And we got also an announcement for a new Dragon Ball series. Some kind of they go back to being kids or something. So if you're into that kind of stuff, those are just a few things. And of course, you can check all the interwebs for any and every other sort of entertainment news out there. Any of those things particularly pop out as something you're interested in seeing?
Uh, the Syl- the Sylvester Stallone one looks pretty good, but if you hadn't reminded me about it, I likely would have forgot about it because I find myself less and less going to Netflix these days. I guess it's on Netflix,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, it looks like a cool, positive type thing. These him and Arnold and guys like that. They usually have good positive messages of coming from
yeah,
nothing and making it to the bigs. So should be a good feel
for
good
sure.
story. All right, now over
I'm
to
gonna
the toy news. Plenty of deals still out there. We're not at Black Friday yet, but we're still hitting good deals. I saw Amazon had some Ninja Turtles 25% off. Vintage Collection Obi-Wan 3-pack was down to like $25, so it was off, by like 45-50% off. Super 7, uh, Power Rangers, Lightning Collection, GI Joes, tons of stuff was on clearance. Target also had a 20% off of Jurassic Park. I saw that, so if you're interested in that, and then I think right now they also have $5 off of any purchase over $25, and then a 25% off of any toy until November 10th or 11th. So if you're out there hunting and you got an expensive item that you want to pull the trigger on, might be a good time to do it.
Not bad.
So those are the deals. We do have a little bit of news. We have the official confirmation of the Ninja Turtles He-Man mashups showing off at New York City Comic Con. You can check those images out if you want. They're all over the internet. You can check out Statoverse on Twitter and Instagram. He's got a lot of, well, he or she, I'm not really sure, has a lot of pictures up there of those on card, and they also did the back art on them. Definitely some of those look super rad, and others I'm like, who's that mashing up with? So some of those are kind of hard, like the Man at Arms is like, okay, he's got a turtle shell shield, I guess that counts. But other ones of them are pretty freaking awesome. So pretty cool there. The Hasbro 1027 event is obviously coming up at the time of this recording in 3 days. So sure to get plenty of Star Wars, Power Rangers, G.I. Joes, Transformers, you name it, they'll talk about it. So looking forward to seeing what comes out from that event. And just as of last night, the HasLab Giant Man was funded. So it will be put into production. So good for everybody. Nice. I know with like 2 days left, it was still needing like 3,000 backers. So the last couple day push is real. Any thoughts on any of these news things? Thoughts on the HasLab getting funded? I know they were sweating bullets there for a while.
No.
Oh, right. Yeah,
not really.
Looks cool. I think they got close to. They did get close to the second tier. I think they were off by like 200. So I've seen a lot on the like Facebook groups today about, well, they should just go ahead and give it to us. We were 200 away. That's and I can see both sides to it, but where do you draw the line? Oh, well, we were real close. We were only 250 off. Oh, well, we were only where do you draw the line?
I set a goal if you don't
make
adhere to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're not. I mean, if it was 4, like okay, but maybe something like that where it's like, come on, right. Just go ahead and throw that in there if it's 3 or double digits. But I kind of see both sides to that. But that's it for toy news and entertainment news. We did say we're gonna try to plow through it, so we are plowing. So take our first break.
Real quick before you do that, just in the news, I see a lot lately is a young lady, a pretty young lady, real thin, little blonde gal, by the name of Swift Taylor or Taylor Swift or something like that. And apparently she's really famous. I couldn't tell you who the hell it is, but she was going to these football games and whatever. And I was like, who the hell is that? So I pulled it up on YouTube and listened to it. And I was like, huh, okay, well, not my cup of tea. The music is recorded well enough, her voice is well enough. Bass players, no David Ellison, but just not my cup of tea. But it was weird seeing who. Do you guys know who Taylor Swift is? Because I didn't know who. I mean,
Yeah, I actually saw her in concert when I was in the Army. She was opening for another country star, Brad Paisley, at a concert at the base there. So I saw her before she was really big. Kid Rock's not a bad one.
Came out to Afghanistan.
That's awesome. Yeah, one thing you don't want to be is a ex-boyfriend of Taylor Swift. If you know anything about Taylor Swift, that's something that you don't want to be, because she will write a song about you and she will make millions. I don't think anybody's an ex-boyfriend of Kid Rock. So he's got some
Well,
splaining to do, Lucy.
a little bit.
Lucy. All right, let's hit that break.
All right, let's do it.
Santa's coming to town. Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
62 days until the jolly fat man comes to visit. 62
Mm-mm-mm.
days. We are on our way. We are just a few days away from Halloween, which, on that note, we will be doing a video, a Halloween inspired video. It'll be a video completely devoted to Uncle BJ's toy room and his kind of Halloween decorations. Whatever he wants us to show, all that fun stuff. Maybe we'll show his interesting bathtub that he has. Maybe that's a
Oh
we'll
yeah.
do a deep dive into BJ's bathtub. That's something to be for sure of. So we'll do
Come
a
on
little
over. It'll
picking
be
up on
fun.
his place because, hey,
Got my rubber
if
ducky in
anybody
there.
knows, any, exactly, anybody that knows collecting that is not completely anal about their collection. It's always in motion. There's things always being moved around, things falling, things like that. So, no collection is going to be completely organized unless you're one of those crazy, like over the top people. But that is not me, and that is not Uncle BJ. So, it's going to be a
Definitely not me.
cool,
You can see my
yeah,
background.
rough and tumble. It's going to be a cool rough and tumble review, but something fun to look forward to. And that'll be up sometime next week.
You guys won't dig it,
All
but I'll
right.
think it's funny a year from now when it comes up in my a year ago on Facebook. Da, 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 da. I'll be like, oh man, look how crappy my toy room looked. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that's kind of the. I mean, that was the in a funny roundabout way. That was kind of the original idea for doing the toy hunts. For me, is we see everybody's. You see those 1996, and you'll see the Power Rangers and the Star Treks and the those things on the shelves at Toys R Us from people that were doing it with VCR cams. So who's to say in 20 years when we look back on it, we'll be like, man, look at that Hasbro Black Series. I can't believe they quit making those 15 years ago. That's wild. Look at those, all the shelves full. So
Can't
things
believe they
like
just
that.
virtually inject figures into our mind now for the low price of $2,478.04.
I have to choose between that and a $8,000 loaf of bread. It's ridiculous. But so
That'll be
something
next year.
one of the reasons we do it, obviously, it's also to show people what's on the shelves out there now and what to hunt for. But um, another thing
And
we
all
are
that
going
good.
to do, speaking of YouTube, is we are going to make an attempt. If any of you guys were around from the beginning of our podcast, we hit some technical snafu. So maybe this will be another snafu, and maybe this will be a great success. But we are going to try to do a YouTube live. Hopefully after this we have a few minutes, but if not, very soon. Where just kind of hang out, nothing structured. Open up some figs, have a drink or two, and just shoot the stuff. If anybody hops on, if it becomes a thing, we'll schedule them. That way, people can know to hop on, and we'll just hang out. So we'll give that a shot in the next, either tonight or in the next coming couple of days. So just something to look forward to.
Oh yeah,
All right,
looking
so
for it.
let's keep it rolling with question time. Dun, dun, dun. This is where we ask each other just random off the wall questions to just kind of see what we think. So we're going to keep with the Halloween horror type theme. And for my question to Uncle BJ is take any non horror movie that you like or that you're familiar with and turn it into a horror movie. Who's the killer and who lives, or whatever structure you want. You can do like a one central bad guy, a thriller murder type thing, but just kind of a take something lighthearted or suspenseful and turn it into a dark, twisty movie.
So immediately something came to my head, and it may not make for a very interesting or entertaining movie because it's kind of been done. But what if E.T. came to Earth, and instead of being the sweet, lovable alien, that he was just this mean, dirty bastard that like ate children and he just basically possessed Elliot like the War of the Worlds aliens did to humans in their little TV series, and
Okay.
so Elliot and ET are the villains of the movie, you would say, and they go around, and the government is actually trying to protect people instead of carrying them away and making them out to be the villains, and they're the good guys. I don't know if there's any prominent government characters in the movie. I don't remember, but they would be like the heroes, and E.T. kills the mom, of course, and the
Nice.
dog. That's the only way to make it really dark, because I think they had like a very memorable dog in the movie. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
some
Well, if
cute
you kill a
moments with
dog, yeah.
the dog. Yeah, yeah. No, you're blacklisted. You
You're
kill the dog?
you're
No, I
scum,
can't.
yeah.
I'm done. I'm turning it off.
Yeah.
But
If
E.T. kills the
If
dog.
Vader had killed the dog, there's no way he's coming back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cute little British kid. No, he's fine. Kill him.
Yeah.
But ET his finger is like a death ray, and whoever he touches, they like turn to
Oh.
ash, like just, like melted
awesome.
peanut butter. And and it ends. Gertie kills him. Gertie cuts off his head, and finds where ET's cocoon is in the closet with the aliens. Digs him out of there, stabs him in his disgusting glowing heart, cuts his gnarly head off, and frees Elliot from the spell. But Elliot still goes to jail because they think he's crazy. They don't know it's an alien, and they put him in jail for
That
killing
would
his
be
mom.
really cool, actually.
And that sets up a sequel.
Oh, Elliot goes to jail. Becomes a hard criminal. Yeah, that'd be cool. You could
It's
do
like
something.
Michael
Well,
Myers.
you could even do something where ET starts off like sweet, like he is, and then like, Elliot's mom or whatever is like, "No, you need to go to your room. You're in trouble." And Elliot's upset about it, and ET's like, "Well, why? This chick's pissing off Elliot. I'm gonna go smoke her." And then he's just like starts murdering all the adults, and all the kids are like,
Or-
"No, no, no, please stop."
Or he's totally cool until he finds a bag of
Yeah.
deadly to aliens Reese's Pieces, and he eats those bad
Mhm.
boys, and it turns him evil.
That's
And
what
then
it
even after Gertie kills ET, the ship comes down to retrieve him, and then it's like the second Predator. Like more ETs come
That's
out, but they got like Predator weapons and stuff.
Yep, no, I'm sold. I think you definitely outdid mine. Definitely outdid mine. So mine would be I was thinking about some just kind of off the wall one, and it's more of a suspense thriller type thing, but it's the whole is The Martian. So the premise of The Martian, they're on the cruise on on Mars. Big storm comes. They're trying to leave to head back home because this storm is taking them out, and the main character, whoever is Matt Damon, ends up getting left behind because he gets like stabbed by a flying debris, and they think he's dead, so they take off. Well,
No.
come to find out he lives, but this time instead of like, oh, I just want to get home, he's like, I just want revenge. So he's just plotting like how to get home so he can kill all these people that left him on this desolate planet where he's eating
He's got the potatoes.
for 2 years.
He's got the potatoes set up
Yeah.
like they're the people, and he's like crushing them, like I will crush you like this potato, you bastard.
He just like shows each one, and then it's like this whole thing of like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, yeah, we're good, and she shoots out to grab him at the end of the movie, and he just like looks up to her, and just like stabs her through her spacesuit, and rides her body back into the ship, and then goes on a murdering spree and kills them all, and comes back to Earth,
Oh.
takes the giant Mars ship, and just crashes it into the planet, blowing up like half the United States. Just some kind of craziness where he just loses his mind just into an insane way. But that was my idea.
We
Just
might have
turn
to
that like
tone that
nice,
one back
heartwarming.
just a little bit.
He just turns into this very Event Horizon style. Like he just loses everything and goes crazy.
See, here's the thing. We're throwbacks, and 20, 40 years from now, when all the what do you call it, like copyrights are depleted on these movies. Some movie executive is gonna like find our podcast.
Find this.
These two guys had
Killer
ideas
ET.
we can use. Matt Damon destroys half the country. Okay, we might have to dial that down, but it's doable. We can do it.
Yeah,
We'll
I
work
mean, he
it
can
in.
still just like crash it into NASA maybe or something,
Right.
and just take out NASA and somehow guide it perfectly in there. And wait, ET
Crashes
mass murdering
crashes
people.
into Abilene, and then it hooks
Yeah.
up with the ET movie. Like ETs, they would
It
never have came to Earth, but they saw Matt Damon's ship come and crash into Abilene, Texas,
Very
and they said, "Oh,
First
we need to
Contact
come
vibes.
see what's going on."
Oh yeah, too primitive, and then we were just cruising along and like, whoa. That dude was
Freaking Matt
metal.
Damon.
He totally like crashed that ship into the planet. The guy was totally metal. We wanted to come check it out.
That was high on potatoes.
All right, so that is my question to Uncle BJ. Now it's Uncle BJ's turn for his question of the week.
Question of the week. Dude, I think I had something for you earlier, but I totally forgot. Let me think.
See, I
of
write
something
mine
real
down
quick.
because I'll poop the pants and not remember what the heck.
I just wrote like 7 things down when you were talking, just to like so I would not forget. And I'm like, oh yeah, what was I gonna say? Let's see. Give me just a sec.
You. I'm just admiring my new shelving over here. Very nice. Move the sail barge over here so I can look at it now. See where my ghost is gonna go.
Okay,
right there. Right now I got the Naboo ship. All right, question time.
So-
You got it?
Okay, so you're a Power Rangers fan. The Power Rangers have basically existed since the wee early 90s. But every couple years they just like kind of crumple it up, crash it, and just bring in 5 more kids or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and that has gone on and on and on and on and on. So, if we were still doing that, it's your turn. They say, Brad, you're gonna create a new Power Ranger show, and it has to be something they haven't done before. You know, like space, time, dinosaurs, mechanical clock, people, big dirty birds with big dirty milkers. And it has to be like contemporary actors, like today. You had to pick 5 teens with attitude, or whatever it is, whatever he says
Oh
there.
my.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And who would be the villain?
Here.
And what would be the whole?
The plot.
Yeah, they're never too complicated. You should just be able to pull something right out of.
Well, no. Yeah. The problem is I just don't know any like actors.
Oh.
What if I
Be,
can I just make up a season? Like I have an idea of a season.
It's all you. I mean, they
An
can be
interesting
wrestlers.
season.
You know, they can be.
Let's
they can be the
do
kids from.
let's do
Stranger
Bill and
Things.
Ted style. Let's do Bill and Ted style.
Okay.
They have to build their Rangers from people from time.
Oh.
So they go back. So you take whatever current Ranger, and he basically time travels to find historical heroes, and these historical heroes become the Time Rangers. So you got like Joan of Arc as like the Pink Ranger. You got Amelia Earhart as like the yellow smart Ranger. You get the who's
definitely fly a
Braveheart? Who's that
pterodactyl.
guy?
Who?
Yes. The who played Wallace? So you got Wallace, William Wallace from
Mel Gibson.
Braveheart. Yeah, he wouldn't be the leader because he's a little. He could could be the leader.
He's kind of old. He could be like the Zordon guy.
Ooh, William Wallace is the He's kind of like
And
the sensei, dude.
Mel,
He's just like the
he's
tactician.
and Mel Gibson is like, batshit crazy. He could be like sending them on crazy missions that they think, they're doing some good, but really it's just like to bring him back like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from 1973.
I'm done with that. So let's see. So that's pink, yellow. We need somebody blue.
Black.
Let's do Oppenheimer. We'll be we'll be the Blue Ranger because he's a nerd. So we'll do Oppenheimer. As the Blue Ranger. He's the nerd weapons tech. And then
actual Oppenheimer or the guy that played him.
Yeah, let's just put him in there.
Okay,
that works.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just do that.
Nope.
And then Black Ranger's got to be a black dude.
Good.
So let's say here.
Solid.
Let's do Muhammad. Let's do Muhammad Ali as the as the Black Ranger. That'd be rad. That's it. There's your team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. William Wallace, Muhammad Ali.
So no, hold on. Now William
Joan of
Wallace
Arc.
would be. Hold on. He would be what? The Red Ranger, or he'd be Zordon?
Yeah, I think he'd be. I mean, red Scottish. That makes sense.
Is it? Okay.
Sure. Why not?
I don't know.
A little rough around the edges, but still a leader.
Whatever. It's your show. Sure. William Wallace is the.
Not sure how
Red
he'd be
Muhammad
kind of
Ali.
freaked out by the whole Muhammad Ali thing, but I think anybody from hundreds and hundreds of years ago would be, especially a Scottish guy. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of black folk in the Highlands.
They'd be like, "Look, man, you talked all about freedom. Like, don't go back on it now. Don't go back on it now.
Yeah, you made promises, bro. You made promises.
Yeah. The world has shown some progress since your day, sir.
So yeah, there we
May
go.
have you to thank
the
for
time travelers. The time travelers. Yep. And Oppenheimer as the Blue Ranger. So that'd build out the team.
Okay. And who'd your villains be, if any?
Ooh, villains.
You almost don't even need villains with that kind of premise. It would be like a wacky, kind of tongue-in-cheek kind of shit. Every show's a one-off adventure.
Yeah, it would just be one like fun, crazy, weird. You got to stop some. Make it just be as simple as Rita's trying to gather up all the bad guys, so you go get the good guys, but you got to stop her before she can bring bloody Adolf and Mussolini and all the crazies. That type of crazy. So that'd be it. It's just you're stopping Rita from getting all the historical bad guys.
Okay, who's gonna be Rita?
I'm sure there's some pope out there that was terrible during the all the crazy times that you could find to equal it out for everybody.
Instead of
Rita,
putties, she has the Spanish Inquisition, and they're in their little red robes going.
Rita, Kim Kardashian. Kim
Perfect.
Kardashian, or any of the Kardashians. Just throw one of those in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just
and
have
Kanye could be gold.
Rita already has that like big. Dude, chef kiss. There you go. Kanye's Goldar, Rita's Kanye, sold. Absolutely ridiculous.
Writer's strike be damned. Listen to us, Hollywood. we got it figured out.
Yeah, we got it. We knocked this out. All right. Did you have one for that, or you just want to? Was that a team effort? We'll count that as a team effort.
That was definitely a team effort.
All right.
I don't think I could top my ET story after that.
No, that was a good one. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna get close to wrapping it up here. We'll show what we got this week, and then that will be it for this week. Uncle BJ, what you got this week?
So, I think I put him up already. But
that's okay.
However, I got a Starscream. This isn't the one I got, but it looks almost just like it. It's the one. It's the reissue that just came out. I think it's from Walmart. That's in his cartoon colors. I just did a review on it. If you want to see what it looks like. It'll be the video right before this one, probably. So I got that, and I got Bon James or Punch Counterpunch, and haven't opened him yet because I want to do a little kind of opening reaction video with him. And I don't feel like reaching all the way up there to grab him, but I got Ghost Qui-Gon, which you know what he looks like. So that's all I got.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
And I do want to add, if I can, real quick. I just got back from
Of course.
TFCon Orlando, and
Yeah, definitely got
had a,
to.
had a great time. Yeah, yeah. I still got more coming from that. I took a whole bunch of videos and pictures and everything, and we uploaded the same thing that 35 other dudes did. So just the third party presentation, which I think most people were most interested in. But I did get to meet Bob Budiansky, who one of the original guys behind the comic book, the Marvel comic book of the Transformers in 1984, and he made up the characters' names, gave them stories, and later on he was did a lot of the writing for the comics. Just really cool dude. We would not have Transformers without that guy. And
Well, that's awesome.
yeah, and I got to meet a lot of other Transformers fans, a lot of dudes on YouTube. They're cool. I'll give them a real quick shout out. Met the Bot versus Con guys, Bobby and James, Rodimus Primal, Deluxe Baldwin, Sony from TM Reviews, and our boy from around the block, TF Fan Jax. He was there with me too. So
Awesome.
just had a good time. Fun.
Very
So
cool.
all right.
Yeah, it's always nice when
That's all I
those
got.
little cons come out to be kind of like just awesome. They're not the big ultra produced. They're in a small convention center or just a little hotel type place, and they end up just being the best. So that's awesome when you get a good con like that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't all have to be Star Wars Celebration or MegaCon or San Diego Comic Con, but no, those of course have their place and those are awesome. But you don't have to do
The
them
one
all.
horror story I do have to tell from it is there was an exclusive that I wanted to get was a seeker jet, a female seeker jet from Make Toys called Slip Swarm, and sold out Friday, gone. So
Oh.
everybody that got there Saturday and even late on Friday were like, "So what do we do?" And they're like, "Well, you can go on the website and buy it." I'm like, "Well, that's great, but I'm here. You don't have it here. Why
Yeah,
don't you have it here?
I want it now.
Con exclusive. You don't have it at the con. I don't understand." So whatever. Ended up getting it online. It's fine. One less thing I had to bring
That's
back with
good,
me, I
man.
guess. But
Yeah, at least you're able to get it
it is
online,
what it is.
and it's from that event, so you can tie those two together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely sucks when
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't get a con exclusive at the con. It's kind of
Very frustrating. I mean, I definitely would have been
a
more
bummer.
pissed if, like, they just was like, "Oh yeah, sold out. Sorry." Like whatever.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
you can't get
thanks.
it no matter what. But at least you got that.
Right.
All right, let's dig
But good times.
into what I got this week. As we talked about, the Ninja Turtles were on clearance on Amazon. So I've got Donatello, I've got Splinter, I've got Raphael. Because supposedly I think Splinter is supposed to be hard to get. I don't know. So I saw him and pulled the trigger. Mikey and Donatello, which is always weird, is on the way in the mail. I did pick up a $6 Undertaker. I now have like 2 or 3 of these because for $6 you can't really turn down a Undertaker Elite. It'll go on the shelf or on my peg. Got a Mr. Perfect that I'm going to turn into an NWO Kurt Hennig. I need to figure out how to take the paint off of his boots.
Oh wow!
But if I can do that, then I will
Well,
do
his
that.
boots.
If I can't, then no. He's got a Mr. P on the boot, and in WCW he just had white boots, so gotta remove that.
Huh.
During
A detail I would have
Amazon's
probably not known about.
Yeah, and then which I probably will just leave it because you can't see it anyway. But oh well. Amazon during their little Amazon deal days, they had some acrylic risers. I think it was like $6, so they were like 75% off. So always good to have a little acrylic riser. Then we've got
Thought that was toilet
a
paper.
Lightning
That's
Collection,
clarified.
Cobra Kai skeleton, whatever. They were originally like 25, $27 or something crazy. I got them for $6. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I think it looks cool. But maybe I'll put them for like a Halloween setup one day or something. Another Star Wars holiday special thingamajig through the door, so that'll go on my display this Christmas. It's a Salacious Crumb and Jawa in a Christmas get up. Also found
Wow.
the Vintage Collection Boba Fett vintage comic art. It was like falling off the card, but it was $3, so I figured, cool, I'll open that up and go away with that. And I found another cog, another Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zeo cog. This was at Ross for like $4, so it's an army builder, so you can't go wrong there. But that is it for me this week. I've already got quite a collection started for next week and what's coming through the mail for the following week. So it'll be pretty heavy the next couple of weeks. But that's it for me. And that's about to be it for me and BJ. So,
And we are
BJ, unless you got
real close to Halloween.
anything else?
Who's watching? I was gonna say who's watching any horror movies? Anybody? You watch any horror movies? Brad, you been watching any horror movies?
I just the other night watched Jason Takes Manhattan, whatever the title for that one is.
Yeah, that's it. Cool.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, I watched. Anything else?
Yes, but I can't remember what it was. Shit.
Fair enough. Did you see the new
but
Exorcist?
yeah, that one for
movie
sure.
yet?
And then, it's got kids. I can't handle. I can't do that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I watched
Even
Sleepy
the
Hollow.
old one doesn't really bother me, but yeah. Ooh, good one.
Yeah.
I need to watch that one.
Yeah,
again.
Sleepy Hollow. It's so good. It's just even if you think the story is stupid and slow and ridiculous, every frame of that movie is just like beautiful. It's like a masterpiece.
Yeah, I was gonna say
picture,
the artistic of it is just great.
Really good. And I watched The Nun again, which I saw when it first came out, but I really like that movie. It's a good movie. And of course, I watched A Haunting. Was it House on Haunted Hill? I think. Yeah, House on Haunted Hill. Not the original one, the remake, where it's kind of weird. And I rewatched Ginger Snaps 2 again. Which I forget what the
You're all about
tagline is to that. Dude, it's good. It's really good. Highly recommend. As far as you haven't seen it.
Well, I've seen your search engine at work of Ginger Snap this, Ginger Snap that. on the Google
right.
bar there, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for me. That's it for Uncle BJ. We'll see what we're going to do after this, but for right now, that's it from us. Make sure you take a minute to throw one back, and we will catch you later.
See ya.